Hi everyone, welcome back here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Today I would love to share with you on how to make very easy type of soup. So this is vegetable soup that I'm going to make. I'm just washing thoroughly these wonderful vegetables. These are leeks, and so I have to take out the darker green part. Make sure veggies are properly washed. These are carrots, celery, and cauliflower, and red russet potatoes. Make sure russet potatoes will be scrubbed properly prior to peeling, or you can leave the skin on as long as you will rub or wash thoroughly. So there you go. I sliced the carrots. So depending upon how big or the type of slices you want. And these are the red russet potatoes. I like to use this in my soup. But it doesn't really matter what kind of potatoes you will be using. The yolk one and the other potatoes that you want or you have available in your refrigerator or in your pantry. I like to leave the skin on as long as I wash it thoroughly or scrub the potatoes. But you have the option to peel it. So here are the celery that I chopped or sliced. So I have here these florets of cauliflower. You can use broccoli if you want. So wonderful friends, make sure that your leeks they are washed properly because in between there are soil, and so we want that our soup it's great and clean. So the greener part I try to take it out, and so I just left the lighter part, and so I have to slice that thinly. So whatever slices you want to achieve, simply you can always go ahead. So this is the way I sliced it, and I used 3 stalks of these leeks, which is equivalent to 1 pound or half a kilo. So if you have lesser, whatever resources you have, simply you can go ahead. Once again, welcome here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Today, I'm very delighted to share with you our soup, our family's lunch today. So we will just be eating soup and some other uh, and some bread probably. Okay, what are the very basic ingredients that we have? So remember, washed all the veggies thoroughly. These are leeks, celery, carrots, sliced red russet potatoes, and florets of cauliflower. Our savoring enhancer will just be mushroom seasoning. If you don't have mushroom seasoning, simply go ahead with salt and pepper. I am going to saute my leeks with unsalted butter. I use Lactantia butter, approximately 6 tablespoons of butter. But if you don't have butter available, you can use olive oil or margarine like this. Okay. I'm going to add some cornstarch, maybe approximately 2 or 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I have here leftover roasted chicken that I made last night for a supper. So I had that whole chicken, dressed chicken, and then I stuffed it with vegetables and then bake it. But it's too huge that we cannot finish it. So I make this into chicken broth. So I added some water and a little bit salt, not so much, okay? So actually this chicken, it's flavored already. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to add approximately 6 tablespoons of butter. So once butter is melted, I'm going to add my leeks. Friends, over medium heat. That's my flame that I needed. So you can try to sweat your leeks. Now, sometimes in some other places, leeks are not very accessible, but they normally are in some grocery stores. You can use green onions or sibuyas dahon or scallions. Okay, there you go. Sweat this for probably 3 minutes. Okay, after 3 minutes or 2 minutes would be fine, depending upon your flame. I am going to add cornstarch, maybe let's say 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's because this is a bigger spoon, so this is 2 and 3. Okay, so we will just try to mix that one here. If you don't have cornstarch, you can use flour if you want. Okay, this is beautiful. So I am going to add my chicken broth. So I'll have to strain this one here. And I will add a little bit more of hot water. I prepared hot water in this kettle, electric kettle. So there you go. Our chicken broth has been added. And so this one, so that's the carcass of the chicken. Okay, there you go. So I'll have to add my potatoes. There you go. Potatoes has been added. And we will simmer this for maybe 3 minutes before we will add our carrots. So I'll have to cover this with my lid on. There you go. Set that aside for now. Okay, there you go, friends. Once the potatoes, they're partly cooked, at least 50% done. So it's about time that I'll have to add my sliced carrots. And then I am going to add fresh milk. So I'm using 3.25% milk, the Homo milk, because I like it tasty and creamier. But you can use evaporated milk if you want, or the other 2% milk or the 1% milk, depending upon your choice or preference. If you don't have milk at all, no need to worry. So I'm adding maybe 2 cups of milk. Okay, I think I'll add a little bit more, which is 3 cups in total. So we will let it simmer for another 3 minutes. Set that aside for now. Okay, there you go, friends. Let's check. Look at that. Okay. Remember, friends, that cooking and baking, they always make fun and easy here at my kitchen. Simply sharing my simple cookings and bakings and my simple recipes, formulated recipes. I feel happy when I'm going to share it to my friends like you. Okay, now I intend this simple cooking, this soup making for my good friend, Bibeth Siban Nadado. Okay, this is really intended for you, Ball, my friend. Okay, there you go. So I am going to add my savory enhancer, which is the mushroom seasoning. There you go. Now you can always access this from any grocery stores, but you know, actually not all grocery stores are carrying this one. You can have this from any Asian stores. Okay, so adding your seasoning depends upon your taste buds. Remember that the chicken broth that we made, that the homemade chicken broth, there's added salt already. So might as well add a little bit only. You can use black pepper, which I'm going to add black pepper. You can use for your savory enhancer beef broth base or chicken, or there's also vegetable broth powder that you can use. I am going to add my black pepper. Adding salt and pepper or any savoring enhancer depends upon you. Depends upon your taste buds as well. So it's about time that I'm going to add my cauliflower and also my celery. I would like to say hello to all my friends out there who are following La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Simply sharing is my ultimate goal here at my little cocina in the prairies. I call this little kitchen in the prairie because I live in the prairies of Saskatchewan. Okay, there you go. So now we are going to cover it and let it simmer for another 3 or 4 minutes until all the veggies are cooked properly. Okay, there you go, my friends. So this is quite done. So now we'll try to check our soup. This is really delicious. I want you to try this for your family. I would like to say hello and shout out to my ka-familia in the Philippines, the Malayang Cucina Brilliance. They're a group of people who love their kitchen stuff, who love cooking and baking, and I'm a part of it. Special shout out to the admin, Chef Gigi Francisco. Hi Gigi, hi Chef. Thank you very much for letting me post my cookings and bakings in that Facebook. Hello to all my friends who are a part of that group. Okay, there you go. Now, thank you and have a good day, everyone. And thank you very much for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little kitchen. But prior to my last word for this time, I have here my cilantro or coriander. So you can add that or garnish that towards the end, but you have to turn off your heat. Voila, so it adds more savor. But if you don't have cilantro or coriander, you can use parsley or even or mint, whatever herbs. So I love using this. So thank you, wonderful friends, for watching me as I presented my simple cookings. So stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here in my little cocina. Bye for now. Stay safe. Love you guys.